family. It's the one and only your friend, your homie Juice. We back at it with another one. We getting into some more Bashy. Sweet boys turn sour. Like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, let's get straight to these bars.
My childhood was lovers, rock, rhythm and blues, dancehall. Man used to go bonkers at Conkers, Pogs and playing marbles. Love British Bulldog, hide and seek and pass the parcel. Street fighter, around the time that right he played for Arsenal. Fast forward, money up against the schoolyard wall. Go home, watch X-Men and Marvel at Hey Arnold. I was still a virgin, but all of my thoughts carnal. Like, can I hit your G-spot, baby? Throw it back to Wayne Marshall. Dark horse, but was a sensitive child. Temperament mild, never been wild. Rarely was riled, presentable wow. Was never in style, man never had an AV. Wasn't wavy and yet I stood out. I was sweeter than Laos, golden syrup, always a smile. Before the ends of my poor choice of friends made me vile. Life would have been different if I grew up in Chaffons and Giles. But I grew up in KG, made me cagey. Lucky that I always got home safely. Only know that looking back on it now. Saw my first strap at 15, I was just chilling at my pals. He let me hold it, oh fucking hell, that could've went south. But to his credit, took it back, cleaned it and wiped it all down. He pulled out a
That's a real friend right there, or whoever that was. He took the gun back from him, and then he wiped all the prints on him because he know if he use it, he don't want his friend, his man, or his little man, to get associated with something that he had nothing to do with. I love how he really do be breaking down his childhood, his upbringing, and everything. Like, Bashy is different. Bashy is definitely different, and I love that about him.
Strap at 15, I was just chilling at my pals. He let me hold it, oh fucking hell, that could've went south. But to his credit, took it back, cleaned it and wiped it all down. He pulled out a stack, I'd never even seen that amount. He said to roll with him, so I rolled with him for a bit, then I bounced. Naive to it all, but that's the kind of thing I was round. The writer was on the wall, needed more than parkour to get out. I'm showing you how good youths turn foul. Soft kids turn.
The beginning of that, I get it now. Sweet boys turn sour. I'm showing you how good dudes turn foul. Oh man. Okay. That really came full circle and we not even over with the song. That's ingenious.
The writer was on.
Hey, before I press play again, does Bashy have a song with Dave? Because I can see them making something crazy together. I'm just saying.
Needed more than parkour to get out. I'm showing you how good youths turn foul. Soft kids turn shower. I'm telling you how sweet boys turn sour. My mum was around, my dad was around. Raised me well, but soon as I come out the house, wow.
The zone's got me with the influence.
That's how it is in most instances. Where do we come from? North Wheezy. At the time, growing up wasn't easy, please believe me. So even though the end is picturesque and leafy, underneath the surface it is greasy. Different day, same feet.
Even though the end is picturesque and green, under it is greasy. Oh my God, that's tough. The scenery may look good, leafage, good foliage, clean area. But behind the scenes is greasy. It gets dark around here. I love it. And I love how he also painted the picture that he had a stable family. He had his mom, he had his dad, loving parents at that. But it's not just that. It's your environment. So even though they raised him well, the environment is what really molds you. Either your environment makes you a creature of survival or a creature of comfort, suburban area, So it's tough. And you got to die. And you always got to think about that. I don't know what rapper made me start talking like this, but I feel like a lot of rappers, a lot of legit hood drill rappers need psychiatrists. Because if they can just break down their mind, just think about all the kinds of trauma that they've gone through at such an early age. Losing the man them on the roads to gang violence, stabbings or guns, depending on where you at. Constantly getting locked up. You're always in survival mode. Paranoid because you might have beef in the streets. You feel me? So I can only imagine the kind of internal conflicts hood people, hood niggas, roadmen have. And showing that vulnerable side is damn sure a side of weakness that they can't show. So just imagine the mental turmoil, the inner demons and battles that most of these rappers are just hood niggas deal with. And that would explain a lot when it comes to the substance abuse, the medication, the certain ways they move. And we just be thinking, yeah, that nigga, he bought it. But just really think about it. At the end of the day, that person was a child. That person is a human. And all humans have emotions. We're not just born emotionless. It's things that get you to that point. Like he said, Bashy really painted that picture perfectly by saying, he showed the good family, but also your environment. Your environment can make a good person evil. Or it can make an evil person good. It all depends on the environment.
North Wheezy at the time growing up wasn't easy, please believe me. So even though the end is picturesque and leafy, underneath the surface it is greasy. Different days, same feces. Started at school, Brent Cup, started at ball. A hard tackle was the start of it all. Friends on the side of the pitch starting to talk. Now on the summer holidays, see them at parties and war. Them fun fairs weren't fun affairs but were hard to ignore. Stand by the bumper cars and screw the other side till you're bored. Physically or mentally, then back to Kensal Green. I could have been a rest in peace and killed many times, but it weren't my time. Lucky I was acting,
I'm glad he said that. I could have been a rest in peace many times, but it wasn't his time. And I think a lot of us, like myself included, where I come from, it was like 30 kids deep that we used to all hang with in my neighborhood. A lot of them didn't make it to see their teens. A lot of them didn't make it to see their 20s. A lot of them didn't make it to see their 30s. I'm one of the rare few. And there's been times I've been around when bullets was flying. But by the grace of God, it wasn't my time. I feel that bar. I feel that line for real. And I think a lot of us can.
rest in peace.
Also, rest in peace to the homies, the ones that didn't make it.
Physically or mentally, then back to Kensal Green. I could have been a rest in peace and killed many times, but it weren't my time. Lucky I was acting, I was early on my grind. Early on in life, man were violating all my pride. Thoughts of swirling and swirling till there was murder on my mind. Good youth, but I was turning to survive. End up purchasing a knife. Next man to try a ting is getting chinged. Laws of attraction is a thing. As the universe would have it, man tried it, went home and grabbed it. Came back a savage and tried to stab him. He jumped back and started Justin Gatlin. I chased him and tried to catch him. He's lucky I never caught him. I'm lucky I never caught him. If I did, I would have bored him. The karma that would have bought me, been arrested by the morning.
If I would have caught him, I would have aborted him. The karma would have aborted me. I would have been arrested by the morning, and we wouldn't have no Bashy probably. I love how in his raps he's really bringing everything full circle. He's talking about what got him there. He's talking about where he went after that. And then when he's talking about the pros and cons, if this would have happened, then this would have happened. But luckily this didn't happen, so this happened. I like his raps. It's like his song, his lines are coming full circle in each verse. Yeah, his verses are coming full circle. So it's really a complete story within a story within another story. It's like he's really just. It's like we're all in his living room, or what y'all call it, in his yard, his flat, and he's just putting us on game. Like the OG is just really dropping knowledge on us. I rocks with that.
And tried to catch him. He's lucky I never caught him. I'm lucky I never caught him. If I did, I would have bored him. The karma that would have bought me, been arrested by the morning. 2 sets of parents balling. My mum would have never fought it. Thought I was chilling at Courtney's. Yeah, I know that sounds sordid, but everything that I saw did. Good kids turn foul. Soft youths turn shower. I'm telling you how. Sweet boys turn sour. My mum was around, my dad was around. Raised me well, but soon as I come out the house, wow. The zones hit you with the influence. That's how it is in most instances. Yeah,
this was tough. Based on the true story, like, man, this is tough, yo. I love rappers like this, man. But yeah, stay blessed, never stress, man. Let me know what else from Bashy y'all want me to check out in the comments below. Cupid, as always, my boy. I appreciate you. Y'all stay blessed, man. Stay up. We out.